Hi everyone, and welcome to my October edition of the Strategy Review, a review that I bring to you at the end of each month once I've identified really the key problems that I see business suffering during the course of that month. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. The first thing is staff retention. Companies are struggling to retain staff, but when I first hear that, I think, oh man, people must be moving around a lot. But once I look into it with each company I've seen that problem with, I notice that there isn't much loyalty towards the staff member, but there's an expectation of loyalty from the staff member. And that invariably ends up being a false economy in any business. You've got to make sure that you are an employer that people want to work for. People like to be there because they're satisfied, they feel fulfilled, and they have significance, and there's an opportunity to grow and maybe earn money as well. And if you're not doing the right things, people are going to leave because there's always the grass being greener scenario that kicks around the place, isn't there? So I picked up on this a lot, and I want you to understand that if you're suffering with staff retention issues, maybe look inwards before you look outwards. Next thing that I want to talk to you about is how to recruit the right people. Time and time again am I seeing businesses that recruit salespeople, predominantly business development people, that just have terrible recruitment habits. They are not understanding what is absolutely minimum requirement when you do recruit anyone. I mean, you must have evidence of their successes in the past. It's not good enough anymore for someone to say, I did this is how successful I was, and it be believable. We all know that resumes or CVs don't have the right information on them all the time. Why should we believe the candidate that we're interviewing that he's telling the truth? Get evidence. Make sure they can prove that they've done the things they say they can do. Because before they can prove it, it's just hearsay. So that's one aspect of recruiting the right people that I think needs to change. And also, again, I notice salespeople underestimating the value of rapport. Look, if you build great amounts of rapport with everybody you meet, you've got a much better chance of creating the right amount of revenue for your business. Rapport equals revenue. It really does. So whenever you're meeting people face to face, over the telephone even, those relationships have to be, a foundation needs to be from building rapport. And rapport is something that you need to learn as a skill how to do. Don't just think that you know how to chat and say hello to people means you know it. What I'm learning is that companies aren't teaching it, staff don't know how to do it. And I went out myself last week with some of my clients and I literally went selling, and I can see that that was just the case. So don't underestimate the value of rapport. So there you go, 3 things that I've picked up over the course of October. Hopefully this is something that you can highlight within your business, or at least identify. And if you can then think about what you can do about it to improve your business going forward. Okay guys, I'll see you next month.